Hello and welcome to Adlam. I am Adam, and today we're playing a little bit of Forza Motorsport. Yeah, I've just been really enjoying this game since it came out, so I thought I'd add it to the channel. Anyone worrying where Ark has gone, it will be coming back. We get Ark Ascended. I'm just waiting for Scorched Earth to be added in April. Then it will be coming back. But anyway, let's get on to this. So today we're going to be looking at the MG6 XPower. This is a front-wheel drive, 2-litre, inline-4, turbocharged inline-4, let's get it right. Has 340 horsepower, which is 254 kilowatts. Torque is 302 pound-foot of torque, which relates to 410 newton-meters of torque, and it's 1,260 kilograms, that is 2,778 pounds. So yes, so we're just going to have a look at this first of all, do a couple of series, then we will get into it. So for our first race, we head to Spa-Francorchamps, which is, by the way, my favourite F1 track on the calendar. Not far from where I was born. As you see, I started fourth. Back into turn one, good start. Bit deep, slightly missed my braking point, but you know, stayed out of trouble. Slight bit of contact there, but nothing to worry about. First time we're on our way down to Eau Rouge area. Bumped by the Audi behind, but he slips in. This is all fine. So yeah, so I go a bit deep, let go. Guy behind me also goes deep, rams into me, and that's the unfortunate consequences of that. I did lift for a second, and obviously when I went back onto the power, that's when I got hit in the backside and the Audi went round. So I do apologise, but not for the contact behind. I think we would have been good. Coming down here into the lane cruise chicane, down to 13, so I've lost 9 spots at the moment. Out through Malmedy, and down to Rivage. I do know all the points. So at the moment I'm just trying to, you know, get back in the groove. As I say, I've only recently converted to using the wheel, so I'm still kind of learning, not quite up to pace. So through No Name there, got a great exit compared to the Golf, as you can see in front. Soon catching them up, and then down through Pouon. So I don't know if Pouon translates to double gouge, which is what they call it in the game, but whatever. So we get around the outside with a bit of speed through Pouon and into the Fania chicane. He, for some reason, just decides he's going to turn. I know I went a bit deep, but at the end of the day, the corner's mine. Whatever, so I move on. Still got him there, but again, that VW's got acceleration, but once you're out of that acceleration, that initial acceleration point, it just drops behind. And then we come out through Stavolo 1 and 2. Again, this game calls it Club, I think, in Stavolo, but I've always known it as Stavolo 1 and Stavolo 2. Kind of like the Les Moser concept. And then here we are on the climb up to Blanchemont. Slight lift before you get in there, back on the power, and then down to the bus stop chicane, which I really think they should rename. He braked way too early, as proven by the fact I didn't miss the corner. Some drama out there between the Focus from earlier and another one of the Hondas. Still insists on hitting me for some reason, I don't know why, but whatever. This time around, I don't miss my braking point, but maybe I braked a little too early because of last time. End up losing the spot here. And as you can see here, crossed Apple, got a very bad drive out of the corner. So I go up his inside. At this point, corner's mine. I felt like he should have given up. He clearly didn't. And this is what happens. So yeah. He almost hit me there. Got away with it. I'm going to jump forward a little bit now. Here we are towards the end of the lap. Through Blanchemont, down towards the bus stop. See, there's a bit more drama happening here. There's that Golf from earlier. It's still there, but better drive out of the corner. And through we go. So just around after the source hairpin through Radion here, you can see the guy behind gets a bit of a twitch. I would never see him again. Here we go now up to No Name, later around the lap. And here's Crossed Apple, my good friend who put me in the wall in lap 2. They're very slow. Gets a twitch there and just better drive. So up the inside I go. I was a little concerned he was going to rear end me here. Maybe my previous experience with him had worried me, and that it looked like he might have, but no, he was fine. So we get through the I said it earlier, finding chicane. Anyway, up the end of the lap, up at the bus stop. See, there's another MG. Jumps into the pits, I follow him in. Don't know why you're getting an off track for that. I think that's something Turn 10 needs to look at, because being given an off track for going into the pit lane seems stupid, especially if you don't get an off track by cutting the exit at mid-Ohio, but whatever. And I managed to jump the guy in the pits. Yeah, I did use the little cheese. But to be fair, I was quicker than him, so I never see him again after this. You can tell, yeah. Up through Radion once more. Up with power, lovely, and now we jump forward. Meeting our friend Crossed Apple once more, just coming into Stavilo 1. He really should have pitted a lap earlier. But he chose not to. And that's his consequence. And here we are now on lap 5, coming up to Lacoon. And there is my VW friend from earlier. Once again, off in the gravel. Coming up to the bus stop on the 5th. Alright, penultimate lap, shall we call it? As it is. Get a bit more goings on between other drivers at that chicane. Every lap, without fail, someone was hitting someone.
One more, finish strong.
I end up following them, going a bit deep. On the drive down to Eau Rouge. And here we are, so lift as we go over Eau Rouge, and then back on the throttle about halfway round Radion, or up through Radion, and then there you are. As you see, compared to the cars in front, I've got excellent drive, because they were too busy fighting. Into the braking zone, he managed to make it somehow. He braked after I did, I thought I'd left him anyway, but anyway, obviously being around the outside here, just hold a bit more speed, and then yeah, down to Ravage, up into 8th. So around Ravage, yeah, he goes wide, and yeah, this is the thing with people is, yeah, I'm not there. I mean, I was there, but whatever. Which obviously screwed him up though, because now I've got the drive down to Coron. I braked a little early there because I hadn't quite taken it tight. Again, he turns in on me, but I don't go wide, so I keep that place. And the reason I'm sticking with it is just watch that mirror at the top of the screen. And there it is. So, they're both off. 7th place. I ain't gonna get any higher because the next guy's 11 seconds up the road. So here we are, just coming to the end of the race. And yeah, we finished in 7th. Not a bad recovery drive, I felt, considering what happened on the first 2 laps. But anyway. So now we're going to move on to my hot laps. We'll see the podium first of all. So everyone who's doing these sort of things is picking a particular track. Kind of give away which track I was going to be picking because it's my favourite track, and it's the only track that going into this game, I knew like the back of my hand without the racing line and stuff. So a bit deep here. This is me obviously just trying to get a best lap. So I do an 11 lap race and show you the fastest lap. So going down to La Source, the first thing we're looking for is this board just before the crane there, then hit the braking point just after it. So get down to first for rotation. Now through Eau Rouge Radion, I'd say this is obviously just stock. I haven't fiddled with the tune. This is what I'm always comparing to. If you get the line just right, it's touch and go, but you can full throttle it through, as you can see there. It felt a little twitchy, but it managed it. Then what we're looking for as we come down to La Source is the end of the curb on the left hand side there. And just as you pass that, brake down to third, clip the apex. Now here you should just be able to lift a little bit. I didn't quite get it right, and then straight onto the power. And again, down for Rivage, you're looking for that curb on the left. There it is. Down to second. Keep it tight, and then power on through. For this, I just go to third, lift, turn on the power as you hit the apex. Again, I couldn't quite get on the power when I wanted to there. For this now, we're looking at the traffic light on the right hand side. Black, there it is. As you hit that turn, hit the apex down to fourth. Let it go wide a little bit and then straight onto the power. Try and clip this curb too. And then clip that. And again, for this, we're looking for the curb on the left hand side. There it is, down to third gear. I went a little deep on the first part of the Fania chicane. But I say just keep it in third. And then normally up to Stavolo 1, you get up to fourth again, hit the curb, back down to third. Run it as wide as possible. Look at that, all that space you can use there. And then yeah, you should be able to full throttle it round the second part of Stavolo. And then all the way up the back straight towards Blanchimont. Now with Blanchimont, with some, like with this car, I think I had to lift, I could never full throttle it. Let's check. No, I could full throttle it. So yeah, you can full throttle it as long as you've not got slipstream, is the gist of it. And here we're just, again, I sort of, as soon as I can see the end of the curb, that's when I brake. So, down to second, clip both apexes, through, and I'm 1.6 seconds up on my best at that time. So we get a 236.9. I felt like a 235 was possible. But anyway, moving on to our next race, I'm going to show you the qualifying for this one. So we're at Road America, another one of my favourite tracks. So go to fourth for turn one. I felt like that was always best just to sort of keep the wheel spin under control. For this, we want to go down to third. And then we're powering on down this particular straight. So it's all downhill, so and as we're approaching towards the end, we're looking for the boards along the side. We're looking for the just before the two, and then slam on the brakes.
5 minutes till race start.
Down to second. I sometimes do go down to first just to get it turned. Here I brake about now. Down, turn. Again, I turned a little late there. This, you should just be able to lift. Obviously for tuning, full throttle shouldn't be a problem. Down here we go just before the two. Down the second. Try not to hit that curb, it does unsettle the car. And then around the carousel, it's just a case of just sort of maintaining around that 95 to 100 mile an hour sort of range. Clip the curb here, and then you full throttle all the way out. The kink here, it can be done full throttle, but you've got to really turn early. I didn't do it there, I didn't feel brave enough, but I know it can be done. I have done it in this car, so you just got to turn early enough, and then you don't have to lift. Here we're looking for the boards on the left hand side, and then you go there. I think there is a 3 board just behind the board, these boards on the side here. So that's really what you want to look for the braking. For this bit, it's just just lift, turn, and then you're looking for the 2 board, which I braked a little early there. Thought it was the 2 and it was the 3. And so carry on through, up the hill, towards the start finish line. And there we go, a 2:23 got me up to 5th. But that was my best. I think I started in 6th. I think only one person beat me. We'll see in a moment, won't we? No, 5th, that's exactly where I started. So, I've got a great start here. Guy on pole. Got a good start, but the guy on the front row did not. And, yeah, that had me for a moment, that twitchiness there, and I missed my braking point. I'll accept that was my fault. I'll accept that, you know. Missed my braking point just because all that what was going on was confusing me. This guy decides, no, you don't deserve to be on the racing track, so I'm just going to push you out of the way. Obviously, others followed me and attacking each other. Now, this Walks Jam, it was a barrel of fun. Both of them, when they rejoin, crash into cars or spin themselves out. So I was the only one that had managed to have a safe rejoin. But obviously, everyone behind's coming at a faster speed. So I brake a bit later, but that doesn't matter to this MG here because, yeah, it just spins me out. So thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Anyway, our Walk Jam is there and again. So it wasn't this Audi that smashed me, it was an MG. I double checked, triple checked. It wasn't him, so it was not the best thing. It's just I think he takes someone out later on in the race. And he already has a 4-second penalty, so should always give you a bit of a warning sign. So just before the 2 again. Got a bit deep in there, but not too bad. And there's the MG that smashed me earlier. Amateur hour. It certainly was amateur hour. This Audi, for some reason, can't get back in. He's just trying to get slipstream, which I think for the kink you need to be over. It's just that simple. You've got to be over for the kink, and he struggled. Guy in front, obviously, clearly didn't stay on the track. Good old Walk Jam. Smashed into him. He smashes him back. Gives me a smash as I go by. The Audi goes skidding off. Probably worried he was going to get rear-ended or something because he missed his own braking point, fearing Walk Jam was going to rear-end him. So with that, Walk Jam goes wide. Oh yeah, still got to turn in on me. You know, for whatever reason, I don't know what his obsession with turning in on everyone, because it's not the first time he does this sort of stuff, as you'll see later on. And there we are. So the end of the first lap, we went from 5th to 15th. So these races haven't started well for me. Caught up in dramas. Don't think there's just a bit of battling. Oh, there we are. Yeah, some guy. This is why I stuck with it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this rejoin. Thank you very much. But you know, I was paying attention. And now we're going to jump forward. Well, after the next corner, basically. Did that much better, and I put myself in a silly place here. I'll accept that. But 3 people, you know, he dived up the inside of that other Honda there, and that just ended up pushing me wide. So I was a bit peeved, but I put myself there. I kind of knew that was probably going to happen. So I ended up back in the same place. Oh look, the Audi goes deep once again. So. Around the carousel, look at everyone else's lines, shocking lines all around the place, bumping and grinding, and that just leaves, you know, me and you've got a nice clean drive out to continue onwards. And that is Walk Jam again. I'm coming to the same corner a lap later as I did before, and he doesn't turn into me. Oh, there it is. He goes a bit deep there. But anyway, skip forward to the... Is this the end? No, this is the start of lap 3. And yeah, there's not much I could have done there. Darren Smith, I do apologise, sir, but you were losing control and I'd kind of already committed to the corner. And then this, again, what's this guy doing? So Indigo Lamp, all I got to say, sir, is you are a tool. As you can see here, look, look, cuts me off. Okay, fair enough. Try to go up the other side, he cuts me off, and then oh. So I did try and lift and turn left to try and go back up the other side, but I obviously clipped his back end. But you know, he made more than one move, so I think that's fair game as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, we jump forward to lap 4, going down to the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. I say a hairpin, it's not really, it's more of a 90-degree angle, isn't it? So just hovering behind him. I can tell I'm quicker than this guy. We're just getting closer and closer and closer, and then stuff will just... Yeah, and this is what happened to him. So if you notice how it slowed down there, this obviously, there was something wrong with the connection. I happened to still hit the brakes even though it went funny on me. He obviously hadn't, and he went off into the wall. So there's a free place there. So we're going to do the pit stop. I'm not sure why I'm showing the pit stop. No, just showing you I went in and out again. And look who I came out behind. Our good friend walked Jam again. So I kind of knew, oh right, I'm in trouble here. So we jump forward to the bottom of the hill. He goes very, very deep here. Very deep. So I just go on by. He has another little pop at me. And I should have known this was coming. Yeah. So Walk Jam, you two are also a tool. This is like, you know, you haven't pit, I have. It's just let me go. I'm not your battle, but people obviously don't get that. I end up behind Darren Smith again. I think there's more dramas ahead, I believe. This appears for, I believe. Yeah, so they're battling away. Here we go, yeah. So I'm catching up to a pair of them. This is Gold Eddie. And, oh yes, I know what this is for. So, this was my bad. I'll accept that this was my bad. But, I mean, he didn't have to hit me there, but that was, yeah. I tried to do the switcheroo, cut inside. Unfortunately, gave him a bit of bump and off into the grass he went. So, I do apologise, Gold Eddie there. That was a mistake on my part. So, yeah, this, look, I slow right down, I lose all this speed, and it gives me a 0.3 penalty. I don't get that, because, like I said, I lost so much speed compared to how I normally take that corner. There was nothing gained, I just lost. So coming up to the hill here, as you can see, this is the way you know the MG is strong, is just in pure straight line speed. Because look how I'm catching him. Haven't used the slipstream at all, probably should have, because I might have actually beaten him. Even with my 0.3 penalty. But anyway, so I ended up finishing 10th there. And that was that. So, on the MG, as I say, straight line speed is its strength. Otherwise, yeah, it's good, it's good. But anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you next time.